Studs up. Ooh.
Review of all possible red.
Oh, that's a card.
Late.
Felt, it's a great take. The goalkeeper's committed himself. And then brings down Schoenfeld. This is trouble. No.
Hey everyone, I'm Charlie Davies, and we're back for another episode of Instant Replay. They were Sporting Kansas City versus Colorado, with Rapids defender Danny Wilson in the spotlight. In the 57th minute, the ball is played over the top behind the Rapids backline. Sporting Kansas City's Kyrie Shelton does a good job of using his body to put himself between the ball and Wilson as he races onto goal. Wilson wraps both hands around Shelton to prevent him from going in on goal, as he is the last line of defense. Initially, referee David Gantar issued a yellow card, but after using VAR, the decision was changed to a straight red. It is clear to me that Colorado's Wilson was the last defender and fouled Shelton by pulling him down. It was denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, with Shelton racing in behind. In my opinion, VAR was used correctly on this one to overturn the yellow card and make it a straight red. Ramon Metanire plays the ball directly into the feet of Aaron Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld takes a well-placed touch out in front of him to run in on goal. Sporting KC's goalkeeper, Tim Melia, comes out late and takes him down. Even though Schoenfeld's touch is taking him away from goal and SKC has defenders racing towards goal, Tim Melia prevented an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. If we pause the video right here, you can see that if Melia doesn't foul Schoenfeld, he has an open net, and to me, that is a red card for dogso. It is the letter of the law, which results in a straight red. On to a heated Eastern Conference match in Group C between Toronto FC and DC United. DC United's Junior Moreno is sent off for his second yellow in the 6+ minutes of extra time in the first half after his tackle from behind on Toronto FC's Marky Delgado. His first yellow came in the 18th minute for this challenge. In the 41st minute, for me, Moreno should have been warranted a second yellow card for this challenge on TFC's Pablo Piatti. Junior Moreno once again fouls Pablo Piatti to prevent the counterattack just before the half. It is evident that he takes down Piatti with no attempt to play the ball to stop the attack. Moreno is shown his second yellow and sees red, leaving DC United with 10 men. We move on to the 71st minute, where Toronto FC's Ayo Akinola's press results in him getting possession off a poor touch from DC's Felipe Martins. Felipe lunges with studs exposed and does not make contact with the ball. Instead, he comes in recklessly, catching Akinola's lower leg, and in my opinion, endangers the player's safety using excessive force. Using excessive force means that the player has far exceeded the necessary use of force and is in danger of injuring an opponent. A player who uses excessive force shall be sent off. He should have seen red. Another play in this match that is worthy of a replay is this attempted clearance by the Crew's Jonathan Mensah in the 85th minute. Mensah does not judge the ball correctly and only gets a slight piece of the ball, and the follow-through catches Yuya Kubo in the face. Jonathan Mensah was handed a yellow card. Mensah was attempting to clear the ball, and there wasn't an intent to injure Kubo or use excessive force, in my opinion. I agree with the referee's decision. Next up, FC Cincinnati's upset victory over Atlanta United. In the 25th minute, Atlanta's Jake Mulroney receives his second yellow after this tactical foul on Joe Zhao. Mulroney receives his first yellow for this reckless challenge on Matthew Duplan. In my opinion, Victor Rivas was spot on with these calls. Mulroney was beat for pace by Cincy's Zhao and used his arm while lunging his body to take down Zhao in the final third. Both yellow cards were warranted, and we move on. Things get worse for Atlanta in injury time when substitute JJ Williams gets tangled up with Kendall Wasson in the box while jostling for position. After video review, the referee issues a straight red card for violent conduct for the kickout on Waston. It's clear and obvious he purposely sends his boot into Waston's right leg, not allowing the game. VAR says red, and it's red. We're on to Real Salt Lake versus Minnesota, where RSL's Justin Miram tackles former Columbus Crew teammate Ethan Finley at the end of the first half. Did Miram deserve a red card for serious foul play? In my opinion, yes, he did. He made a lunging effort with force, knowing that if he didn't win that challenge, Finley was on a 2v2 break into their defensive third. He had to come in quick and hard to prevent the attack. Unfortunately for Miram, he was too late and got nothing but Ethan Finley's shin with studs exposed. Miram used excessive force, putting the Minnesota winger's safety in danger. By definition, that's a red. Now let's go to the match between the Portland Timbers and Houston Dynamo. In the 88th minute, Albert Elise received his second yellow card of the match for a hand to the face to Timber center back Bill Tuiloma. Albert went from scoring a penalty to receiving 2 yellow cards in 2 minutes. I do agree with referee Ishmael Elfast's decision to hand Elise his first yellow on the challenge to Jorge Villafana. However, in my opinion, the second yellow was harsh. It looked to me like incidental contact to Tuiloma's face as he tried to get around the defender. We head to Group C for the DC United vs Montreal match. It's the 35th minute when Felipe challenges the Impact's Wanyama for the ball. Felipe misses the ball and his studs go right into Wanyama's upper leg. He only sees yellow, but did he deserve a straight red for foul play? In my opinion, yes. Felipe comes in exceptionally late and only catches Victor Wanyama's groin. He comes in with excessive force and endangers Wanyama's safety. Serious foul play is a foul committed using excessive force. In my opinion, this is a straight red card. The disciplinary committee reviewed this play and decided to suspend DC's Felipe for 1 match. Next, we head to Group A, Miami vs New York City FC, where in the 90th minute, Juan Agudelo receives his second yellow after running right through Anton Tinnerholm on a free kick. This one is obvious, but his first yellow is more questionable. He gets his first yellow in the 19th minute for the tackle on Alexander Cayens, but replays show there was no contact. While Juan's second yellow was well-deserved, it was his first yellow that shouldn't have been administered. New York City FC's central defender embellished contact from Agudelo to earn a foul, which provided Agudelo with a yellow card. Agudelo was pressing and did not make contact with Cayens while trying to press. In my opinion, no foul, no yellow, which means Agudelo should have finished this game. RSL has now scored and only trail 3-2. In the 84th minute, Salt Lake went down a man after Marcelo Silva's late tackle on Jackson Ewell. There's no arguing this one. This is an ugly tackle. It's an obvious red card for serious foul play. Silva lunges, studs up, late with excessive force to Ewell's leg. He gone! You thought this was over? Final whistle blows, and Kyle Beckerman is sent off for violent conduct. He kicks the ball at the referee after Drew Fisher had called the game. It may have been soft, but the rule is you can't deliberately target the ref. That's a red. Let me know what you think about these plays in the comments. And remember, if you see anything, use the hashtag #InstantReplay to let us know what plays we should break down in the next episode of Instant Replay. We'll see you next time.